Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Right now I'm just holding my phone for this one, but just wanted to talk about the conversation about colorism. This is just my flow of thought, nothing planned out. So I want to talk about like within specifically the Black community, there is colorism in our society, and speaking on like in America, um, I'd say that there is like a light skin versus dark skin mentality sometimes, and I don't like understand why we have to like divide ourselves, and like when we're already treated differently from like other races. So it just it's just making a lot of stuff worse, in my opinion, when everything, like, even though, like, I don't even agree with, like, kind of having different sides of, like, oh, you're this race, so you're on this side, like, that's annoying to me, except for, like, if it's actually, you know, obviously, like, Black people have to stick together because, um, they are being like treated negatively. So us being together and helping each other, it helps us fight against those issues and fights back with more positive things. But if we're just doing the same thing to ourselves, I feel like that's just gonna hold us back because we're already like, why would we're already like being kind of targeted from like other people, so why do that within the community, like when we're supposed to be staying strong together? And basically there's like the the colorism thing is that there are like some light skinned people, like I would be considered um light skinned people who do, they either think that like maybe poorly about darker skinned people, which that's stupid. And then but I mean that's, I guess there's bigoted people of like all races, I guess. So um and then they can, I guess, think that certain people are like doing like in the race that whatever they do is giving the race a bad name, which is not, that's not right. Because like, let's say a Black person does something like, let's say Black person being a class clown or something, then for example a lighter skinned person would be like, let's say they roll their eyes and be like, oh, like you making us look bad or something like that. But then like, what if the clown was white? Would that same light skinned person do the same thing? Like, it's just kind of like self self hate in a way, which actually there is a, like I learned in psychology that when they did a study of racial bias, there's like a little test you can take. I forgot what it's called, but you can look it up, and I believe you can take it. And you basically are shown like two faces, and then you select quickly like who would be the good, looks good, or who looks bad. And it showed that there is a bias towards Black people in general, um, and then black people who take it, they actually have a slight bias against themselves. So because of like all of the, I think like media or influence from like the majority, because since there is a majority, which is the white people in America, they do have more influence, like, let's say, like in media, or um, I would say media, for example, and who who is watching this media. It's not just white people, it's like everyone. So if the media has some kind of portrayal that like black people are just inherently not good or bad or whatever, then we will start believe believing that in ourselves. Um, so there's that, and then um, going on the dark, dark skin side. Um, I know in like certain, I know I don't know how common it is now, but like I know, I think it was prevalent in Jamaica, I think, or some like Caribbean countries or Africa or whatever. I think I've heard more in the Caribbean that um, there is a kind of beauty standard, I guess, like that they want to lighten their skin by using this like bleach products, um, which again it stems from like what you see as the standard of beauty. If you see a lot of lighter skinned people representing as the beautiful ones, instead of seeing like someone who looks like you, and like not, if you don't see a range of people, then you think beauty is specifically for the like lighter shades. Um, so that has been an issue. That's why it's important for more representation of all different shades. It's important for the foundation colors to be a wider range, even though it will cost the company more money to make the darker shades. They should have that expense already pre-planned, because um, this is like everyone's different shades, so that should just be something that I feel like all like foundation companies should do. Um, Anything else? And then because of the divide and the stereotype between, let's say, a light skin person, a dark skin person, the dark dark skin person can like have some, like, I guess, like, also hate, or not hate, but like dislike for a lighter skinned person, because of the stereotype of a light skinned person doesn't like black, like their own race or something, or like they see themselves as better, which can influence people's decision. So like if you're basing your decisions and views on people because of like a stereotype, is going to have like a certain image in your mind, and then you're going to put that on that person, and when they're not actually like that. So I think it causes a lot of, like, issues, like when you generalize a whole group of people that look similar. So like I think right now, to like, if I had like, let's say I had like some kind of solution to like colorism or like black issues, I'd say like if you saw, if more, I guess, let's say light skin and dark skin, like we did more things together, projects together, just show more of that we don't like dislike each other, like we're all one, like we're together fighting against racism in this country and trying to um, bring back our like wealth that we probably lost generations ago because of being treated unfairly. Um, and I could talk on this on another video more so on how we can get, I'd say, like fight a lot of the unfairness that has been done generations ago and try to fight to overcome a lot of that or compensate over that, and then hopefully help like stabilize it a little bit better, um, which should, in my opinion, should help. So I could talk about that in another video. But yeah, for like, I think a lot of like divide happens because of media and influence and like what people say, because as humans our brain is wired to like view, where we try to make a pattern out of certain things like a group or whatever. So that's where like racism and stereotypes come from, because we're trying to we're trying to set a pattern, and it kind of, that's why like when people say like people, let's say someone crosses the street because a black man is walking on the same sidewalk or something, it's because it's been so much in media that um, black men are committing crimes, and in real life, because of the situation that a lot of black people are in. But like because people see that all the time, it's like a defense mechanism, um, which makes you not want to put yourself in a situation and prevent the situation. But even though that's not actually reality, it's just something that you like create in your head, because each person is different. Like not every black man is going to like steal or whatever, or rob you, or do harm to you or anything. It's just what we create in our heads, and I feel like a lot of that just stems from like fear and things created in your head. Like think about people who have a fear of something like a dog or something like that, and you don't understand like why would they be afraid of that. The dog didn't do anything to them at all, but they develop this fear usually from a younger age. um, these kind of fears happen like if they had a bad experience with a dog that like bit them when they were a child, they will have a phobia of dogs and will not like any kind of dog. Even if the dog is like the friendliest dog, they still have that fear in their mind. So I think, yeah, just representing everyone in a positive light can help alleviate a lot of the stuff. But as long as I feel like as long as we are humans and we have like fear and like categorize things in a group, then I think it's still going to be around. Like you can't destroy something like that, but you can alleviate it, and I hope bring fairness and equality around the world. So that's all I have on that topic. If you have any ideas of any videos I should do next, you can leave a comment down below. Also in the description, I will be putting my Instagram handle where you can follow me, and I do multiple lives a week, um, and just show like different things that I do in the day. I think that's it. So I'll talk to you guys later. I hope you guys have a great week, and bye.